of awesomeness in Railroads Online. Hi there, I'm Desert Charlie, and I'm going to make a little video here about the refinery. I was watching Struggle Bus Gaming. Hi there, how you doing? Let's hang out sometime. Uh, and he came up with this interesting trick for the oil barrels. And one of the problems with the oil barrels is these stupid ramps. Now, I got rid of all my oil barrels because I don't want to waste any. But what this does is, one, it's way too slow. This is the loading ramp. Hey, Tim, how you doing? I see you. Hey, Tim, guess what? I got the chat figured out. I can actually put the chat on screen now. Isn't that cool? Um, so these oil ramps, one, they're way too slow. There's no reason they should move that slow. Matter of fact, a lot of the loading stuff on loading docks online, I mean railroads online, um, is kind of slow. It needs to be sped up. But what this does is this this is kind of what I call a catapult, basically, or a mortar. It basically shoots the barrels out of the sky and they fall directly onto the track. But the problem is when they first start, they don't land on the track at all. Oop, let me delete this just so I can show you what I'm talking about. All right. This is what you should set it up like. Okay, so this is a standard piece of track, which I use the bridge track just because it was decorative. And and the barrels fall right here when they first start falling out of the sky. And because it moves so slow, then they fall here, and then they fall down there, and you end up wasting three, maybe even four barrels before it's even loaded. So it doesn't work. It really doesn't work that good. So yeah, Struggle Bus Gaming figured it out. Although there was one thing that he later figured out. If you put this too far down, if you put it all the way down, God, that is so slow. So see, come on, developers, do better. Do you play this game? I wonder sometimes. But anyway, so if you put it that far down, then it shoots the barrels way out here. Okay, and it still makes it onto the car if it's on a regular piece of track, but it won't work with our fix. So the thing is, you gotta, as soon as you get your first barrel falling with this ramp, you have to stop right then, and then it works. Yeah, then it works. What do you think of that, Pinky?
Good.
Hi.
Hi, just waking up.
Yeah, we're waking up. It's Sunday morning, a little bit rainy here. She was watching intently as I was explaining that, so I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, maybe Pinky is interested." She does actually watch a lot, and she said the game's really pretty and it's cute and it's fun. Have you heard of a catapult competition called a pumpkin chunkin? Yes, I have. Yeah,
It's fun to watch.
it's fun to watch. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so let's get to laying tracks. Enough of this bicker banter stuff. Let's get down to it and get this railroad running. So one of the things I like to do when laying tracks is just line up perfectly visually, left, right, center. Center where you're gonna lay your track. Sometimes it seems to help a little bit. And we are going to select the bridge because it's wood. And see, if you line up right, it kind of lines up automatically. I don't have to do any left-right stuff. So there's another tip and trick. All right, so I'm just going to drop this. I think I've made up my mind that I'm going to try it here. And I'm going to run this out, the track out, all the way a little bit past to, because I want to save the stairs there, so right there. Does that save the stairs? Yes, it does. Okay, so I think that's the right spot. Now, now I have an issue. The grade. Because this is significantly higher in railroad terms. All you engineers, you know that, grades are a thing. Yeah, it is fun to watch the pumpkin chunkin. They a lot of good YouTube videos on that. It's pretty good. So to fix this grade, first thing I gotta do is I gotta delete all these tracks so I'm just not so I'm basically starting from scratch. So get the wrecking ball out. Now if I start from here, it'll go up to that grade and I'm not all about that. So I'm gonna actually come back way ooh, just took out the bridge, but that's okay. See here there's a big downgrade here. I'm gonna start all the way back from the switch to figure this out. Okay, and on the other side, where they located this is kind of in a little dip of a valley. And this one is okay. So this one, I'm good with this one. I think this is good. So the easy peasy first fix, I hope. I'm just gonna run a walkabout spline out there. I've talked about walkabout splines. It's the 5 key and allows you to come in and, walk out the spline like this. I like putting in the curve. I don't know if that helps or not. I haven't done any real testing to see if that helps. But see, look at that. That's almost perfectly level with that first piece of track. So we need that link symbol. There it is. Click it. I'm now buried. Desert Charlie is buried in dirt. Oh, if you press spacebar, jumps out. All right, is that a good piece? It should be. That looks good. Did I lose my steps? Yeah, the steps are technically there. Is there any impingement of the ground? No impingement. There's the original piece. Okay, that was easy. And it's more leveler than it was before, so this is so much better. This is so much of a better fix. All right, let's see what we are doing. Okay, we are going to lay another piece of track and start here. Okay, this one I'm not going to just do the auto one. I'm going to actually do some manual curves on this one. So we'll bring that over. I think that's about right, maybe. Hmm. I'm just going to drop this here for now, but I think I'm just going to run a what I call a survey track. Okay, my survey track is coming off my source, and I'll just use a wall just because it's better for a survey track because it has sides on it and all that stuff. All right. Oh, remember, guys, remember developers, we need that 0 key. We put this at 0. There's the 0, and I can run my survey track out. That's at level. Oh my gosh, please be level, please be level. Almost. It's almost the same. So see, that's why I do the survey track because it allows me to kind of oh well, minus 1,000 or it's almost straight on, but it's not. But this is going to be good because what I can do is I can bring this track to here. Okay, bring this track to here, and then from here I can spline over there, and that's going to be just fine. And because this is straight, this is really cool because now I can put in my bridge abutment where there's that low part. See this low part here? Remember, water is the enemy of track, and bridges are expensive. So we are going to put in a a very inexpensive bridge. Okay, so the first part is we're up here on the ground. Make this look right. And we'll use some fill. This is all filled in here. I bring the fill out to where it starts getting deep. Yeah, see that? See that lower part? Okay, so we're going to start about here for the bridge abutment. That looks good. And we'll put in the bridge abutment. Okay, big abutment, small bridge. Bridges are expensive. So we put in a smaller bridge. There's the smaller bridge. And and I know I do this differently than most because I'm trying to keep it as realistic. So it's more like, you know, I kind of consider it like scenery, like on a model railroad. And I think that's it. I think that's our bridge. So see, here's our small bridges here, where there's two small bridges here. Oh, three. Oh, there's going to be four. So there it is. See, that doesn't look too bad, but you know what? It's in the wrong spot. Dun dun dun. It looks like it's in the wrong spot. This looks like I'm gonna put a marker here. This looks like the lowest part right here. Okay, I use these markers a lot. All right. All right. Not to worry. Watch this. See? I got married to this. I'm doing a survey. So I'm gonna put a couple more markers. I'm gonna put the beginning of the bridge. Oops. Oh, that twitch. The twitch finger gets me all the time. All right. I'm gonna put one here. I'm gonna put one here, and that's gonna be where my bridge is. Now I'm gonna show you how that works. All right, so we're gonna get rid of the bridge, get rid of the abut. Oops. Luckily, it's a straight piece of track. I twitched on the, I twitched on the dirt abutment. Oh well, it happened. Darn that! My middle finger twitches on the button there. All right, so this is where my planned bridge is going. I don't want the dirt abutment to go all the way there. I don't want huge, a huge stone abutment because all those stone abutments cost less than a bridge, still cost a lot more than ballast. All right, so let's get, now this is why I put the markers down. So here, this is the first part. Oh, there it is. Perfect. So that made the first part. That's a better looking abutment anyway. All right, and the bridge doesn't have to be exact. It just I just kind of know where those markers down on the ground help me now. And approximately about that long, I guess, was my mark. And then let's put in the abutment, which is a wall track. Make the abutment about the same size as the other one. Then I'm just going to put in just a short piece of ballast or fill, I guess you can call it. Yeah, oh my gosh, that's going to be so good. Look at that. Okay, let's go back and we'll take a look. Aww, that's a cute little bridge. See, that's how I like it. That's what you would see at the railroad. I'll go out and get some pictures of the desert railroad we have here. I am Desert Charlie, so I might as well get some desert railroad pics. But we do have a couple of short lines going through the desert and a couple long spurs, one to Trona. And they have a whole bunch of these like little, just exactly like this. It looks exactly like that. All right, folks, we are almost done with this. Look at this. All I have to do is come in, grab this last piece, click on that, walk that out here, walk up on the bridge here, and click the 5 key. There it is. Turn around and take a look. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. Look at that. That is nice. It's level. I don't have to worry about these grades anymore. All right, struggle bus. Good tip. Yeah, not bad. See, that's what I like about YouTube community, where we're all kind of playing this game together. That is so much more level. That totally makes more sense. When things aren't leveled on trains, it gets weird. All right, that is done. I think that was that I'm just I'm without words. I think I think that was pretty cool. Uh, Next up on the big parade, I'm going to be uh, reworking the grade up to the wheat farm. I ran into a few issues with the uh, it's like 4%, then it goes to level, and then it goes 4%, and it's all wonky, the whole thing. And so I'm going to start from the bottom this time, and I'm just going to lock it to 3%. I'm going to follow the train again. No more magic skyways, no more roller coaster bridges for me. I'm going to try to keep it real, just as I did here. To, keeping it real. Uh, and my bridge elimination program. If I can get rid of those two high desert bridges, that's going to be part of my goal too. So we'll do that. All right. Uh, Thanks for joining me on this adventure in Railroads Online. We'll get some trains out here, and how's my oil doing? Let me take a look. I think I need 4. Yeah, I need oil. I have plenty of pipe, and I'm going to need lumber. So that's probably going to be my next run, making the lumber and an oil run. And bring those in so we can make more barrels of oil, which is lots of money. All right, thanks for joining me.